Hi everyone, Scott with CyberScribe.org, and in this video I'm going to add a new node to the cluster that I created in a previous video. So the previous video I did a 3 VM cluster, and in this video be pretty short, just going to add another VM onto that. So let's get started. This is the Rancher that I have, the home page. You can set where you go when you get to it, but basically this is just what I have here. So if I want to add a new node to my cluster, what I do is this hamburger icon up here. I go to Global Apps and I go to Cluster Management right there, and then I go to my cluster 1, and then here there's a couple tabs with some things, and you want to go to registration, and then from here just check what you want your new node to be. So here I just want it to be another worker, and then basically the command is already done for you. So just copy it, paste it, and let it go. So that's it. That should be a really quick adding a node to this. I'll pause this in a second and just we'll come back and make sure that everything is up and running, but that's all it really should be. So I'll come back in a minute and just make sure that everything is active, that the new node is fully added to the cluster, and then we can conclude at that point. So I'll be back in a minute or two. And just so you can see here, it's registering to get into the cluster. We'll see how long this takes. It took me 5 minutes or so the last time for these other two, because when it started up, it registered the first like etcd control plane and worker. It did that one first just because it kind of has to, because of that's like the manager of the cluster, and then the workers took like I said, about 5 minutes after that. So we'll take a look and we will see where we're at, and actually how long it takes too. And we're back, and we are active in this one. So it took about 2 minutes. That was pretty good. And we can just take a look over here to our Explore Cluster section, go to Cluster 1. We see we have 4 nodes, and we can actually do stuff with this cluster. We could before too, but now it just has 4 nodes instead of 3. So in future videos, I will be creating some workloads and setting up some applications to run, and doing some other things in Rancher and with Kubernetes. So that's all I had for this video, and stay tuned for future videos.